Yo, what up, world? It's Yo Nyaka. Philko here reporting live from your mama's house. Doing my thing as I usually do. About to make this video about a Michael Jackson biopic coming out. Or they're planning it, whatever. You know, it's being written, or they just finished writing it. And they're gonna have the actor Joseph Fiennes, if I'm saying his name right. And he's gonna play Michael Jackson. If you don't know who he is, he's a white guy. He was also in like the American Horror Story and a few other things. And of course, there's some black people who are upset that a white actor is going to play Michael Jackson, who was a black man. They're very upset about it. And I'm gonna get to it. Make it quick, simple. I don't see the point of taking all of your time. All right. They have a white guy playing Michael Jackson. They have a white man playing Michael Jackson. If you ask me if it mattered, does it matter that a white guy is playing Michael Jackson? I will say, well, what age of Michael Jackson is he playing? Is this a white kid playing Michael Jackson? Is this a white teenager playing Michael Jackson? Is this a white adult playing Michael Jackson? Because if it's a white male adult playing the adult Michael Jackson, I don't see why I would be mad at all. If I'm going to be mad, I don't see why I would be mad at the director or the casting directors for casting a white man to play adult Michael Jackson. Logically, I don't see the point of being upset at all. Because when you're hiring an actor, it makes sense to hire an actor who looks like the character they're playing. Now, do I look more like Michael Jackson as an adult, or does this guy Joseph? Anybody with half a brain will tell you Joseph does. That's just common sense. He's a white guy playing a man who looked like a white guy. So who else should play him as an adult but a white guy? But when Michael Jackson was a child, he looked absolutely black. I look way more like Michael Jackson as a child and even teenager than Joseph does. Joseph is a white guy. He looks nothing like Michael Jackson as a child or Michael Jackson as a teenager. I do. He doesn't. So I would understand that. But playing Michael Jackson as an adult, it makes perfect fucking sense. I honestly even believe a woman, a white woman, could play Michael Jackson as an adult. No offense to him. I'm just saying. I think a woman could even do it. A thin white woman who could dance could do it. I'm not joking. No tits, she could do it. Feel me? So where do we go from here? I guess from here, I'm gonna get to all the complaining blacks have about white directors and casting directors hiring white people to play black people. All right, I'm gonna get to this from the top to the bottom, the biggest shit to the smallest shit, however you wanna put it. First of all, if you don't like a movie, you don't like the way someone's being portrayed, you can do a lot of things about it, but the best thing for you to do is not to watch it. Don't support it. Don't support it. That's step one. You don't support it. So all the black people who complain about historical figures, not fictional characters, but historical figures who have been historically known to be black, played by white characters, you're upset. I understand it, and I understand your anger. Don't watch the movie. You can speak out against it, go ahead. I get all of that. That makes perfect sense. But be sure to not watch it. Be sure to spread the word so people around you don't watch it. Not only black people don't watch it, but people who jump on that anti-racism cause, make sure they don't watch it either. You know, your white friends who support you and they care about black people, hey, don't watch this movie. They have someone in history who's known to be black, played as a white guy. We think that's not fair. Makes sense. You know what I mean? Makes perfect sense. I'm talking about real characters right now, not fictional characters. I'm talking about real people in history. Don't watch it. Second thing is, us as black people, we have enough rich people in our neighborhoods who can make their own, or we can make our own movies portraying these characters any way we want. Nobody's stopping us. Whether it's a YouTube movie, whether it's a Hollywood movie, whether it's Bollywood, whatever the fuck, we can do it ourselves. We can do it ourselves. Instead of being so mad about what the white people are doing, why don't we start our own culture, do things ourselves? Well, there's a problem. We don't have much of a sense of community. But you know what? We actually have a better community than, how do I put it? Because I don't want to say the white community, but let's just call it the white community for now. We actually have a better community, or we could have a better community than the white community. Because in the black community, we don't only have black people, we have many, I don't know what to call them, black supporting white people. I noticed this, or just minority supporting white people in general. I've noticed this in America, and I've especially noticed this in Europe. Go look at any of these for the past 2 years, anti-Islamic marches in Europe. Their biggest opposition is not from the Muslims. I mean, sure, the Muslims come out, the Muslims go crazy, but the largest numbers of people who are protesting against these people who are anti-Islam aren't other Muslims. They're white people. They're pissed off white people who don't like that those people are being racist. Once black people learn to unify, and unify those people of other races who like to support anti-racism, you will get going. You will get going. We can't just sit over here and try to unite by skin color. To me, that's not going to be enough. You need to unite by mentality. We really need to unite each other by mentality. A lot of the people who have the same mentality as you work together, it'll help to get a lot of things done. A lot of things would actually get, like me. I used to work for Hollywood. The money was right, but I felt I wasn't getting enough recognition. So what did I do? I said, fuck Hollywood. I still want to do it though, I ain't gonna front. If I get the opportunity, I would do it. But I said, all right, Hollywood isn't doing enough for me, so fuck just giving all my attention to Hollywood. I'm gonna buy a little ass camera and see what I can do myself. Everything went super duper well after that. I did it myself. I didn't sit here and complain, oh, Hollywood doesn't give me enough attention. I did it my fucking self. Nobody's stopping you from doing things yourself. Nobody's stopping you from doing things yourself. So back to Michael Jackson in this movie. I don't see the problem. If you want to be mad at anybody with the situation, you should be mad at Michael Jackson. That's exactly who you should be mad at. He was a normal looking black man. He wasn't ugly, he was normal, if anything cute. All the girls thought he was so cute. He was an attractive black man who decided to become a white lady. And you want to be mad at these people in the movie for picking someone who kind of looks like him or can resemble him as an adult? You should be mad at Michael Jackson. He went full motherfucking Lil Kim and all that shit. Changed his skin, changed his nose, changed his jaw structure, changed his hair. Everything so he doesn't have to look like his father or some shit. Y'all really fell for that? You guys really fell for that? Come on. He didn't want to look black anymore. Doesn't he have children? Have you seen his children? One of them maybe, but did you see the two older ones? So I guess they got skin disease too? That's why they have white skin? This dude, Michael Jackson, was the best entertainer of all time, but at the same time, he was actually the figure of self-hate. The figure of black self-hate of all time. Of all time. All time. How not? Everything he did with himself physically was to make him look more white. Everything. Even his children. Those aren't his children. At least the first two, definitely not. Not even the last one is either. From what let me go and find a picture. Because you know, I haven't looked at a picture of his children in a while. Let me see. Michael Jackson's children. I'm going to do this live TV because it's been a while. Let me see. Michael Jackson children. All right, let's go images. Okay, so I'm looking at the images now. I saw these already. There's no motherfucking updated pictures. Okay, well, the first two, definitely not his children. Come on, we all know that. Those are two white kids. Definitely not. But the last one looks like a little kind of Mexican child. I think with the last child, he probably had a child with someone who looks the way he became. So the child kind of looks like Michael Jackson after the surgery. But when you get surgery on yourself, it doesn't change your DNA. But I can see this child could, the last one, blanket or whatever, could have some black or Mexican or something in it, but I still don't think that's Michael Jackson's biological child. No, actually, it could be though. If he had a child with the whitest chick he could find, yeah. But the other two, no. What does that have to do with vitiligo or some shit? Nothing. He's the biggest self-hater in history, in my opinion, for what he did to himself. So don't be mad at them for making that movie having a white guy portray him, because that's how Michael Jackson portrayed himself. And that's basically it, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm out, Nyokos. Later.